Okay, guys, want to with you a little bit about tools. I have had a couple of you ask me about my tools and what I carry around and what I've been using. And I wanted to show you the two major different kinds we've got nowadays. This is your standard everyday um, carry tools, got a shoulder strap on here. Put that on, carry it up a ladder, get it onto a roof, throw it up in an attic, do your work that way. The other option we got is a more of a newer style. This is basically just a backpack. You can load it up with as few or as little tools as you want, everything you think you might need. Get it all zipped up. It's got backpack straps in the back. Put it on your back and you got two hands to go up roof ladders and get everywhere you need to go. So just kind of what works for you, what you like and what you prefer. Some guys go between the different types as time goes on, and maybe if you slip on a ladder every once in a while, you might want to go to more of a backpack style, and sometimes that's easier. Let me open up my tools and I'll let you see what I've got in there. Okay, let's see if we can go through these real quick. Got my gloves. Get them at Home Depot. They're like 10 or 15 bucks. I'm a big fan of gloves. I think they're just great for getting up in ladders, crawling around attics, working on equipment, doing electrical work. Well worth having. Of course, my cordless drill. Um, these new bits are kind of pretty new nowadays. They can shift from a 5/16 to a quarter inch, and there's still a magnetic tip in here. Go on your drill. The smaller the better, the lighter the better, but you do want it to last, so you're not always having to charge batteries. These newer drills are they're just amazing. They just seem to last forever. This little guy fits in the bottom of my toolbox or my tool bag. You can see I just got a lot of miscellaneous stuff in here. Extra 30 amp fuse. I got the little fuses that we have like on our electrical trainer boards. Those are real popular in control panels. You'll see them a lot. They get replaced a lot. I've got all the little wireless terminals, all kinds of them in here, wire nuts, screws. Got these nice screws that I get at Home Depot also. It's got a little rubber gasket, 5/16, drill into anything, hold anything, real good stuff. Laser temperature probe, make sure I can measure temperature on anything I want. I got my electrical meter, of course, you guys have seen that before. My temperature meter, I'm missing one of my temperature probes because I used it for class and didn't never get it back. So two ports in here, I can check two different temperatures. I can compare the two different temperatures. That's a must-have for a tool bag for sure. Got all my screwdrivers, straight slot and Phillips head, assortment of each. I've got my same 5/16 and quarter inch, the two most popular screw sizes you'll find on an air conditioning systems. Pliers, wire cutters, needle nose pliers are a must-have. Diagonal cutters, I can't call these dikes anymore for obvious reasons, so we'll call them diagonal cutters. Picked these up at the Del Mar Fair a couple years back, little hemostats, great for grabbing thermostat wires in a wall, in a little hole in a wall, and you can just cinch them down and pull them out. Kind of cool. If I ever run into a car accident and I need to save anybody, I'm well equipped. Scissors, fuse pullers, electrical tape, Teflon tape, need both of those. A good flashlight, always important to have. Little felt markers. I got red and black, mark equipment with unit numbers. I can put notes on the inside of a motor I just changed or something I just did on that unit for future technicians to see. Tape measure, sand cloth, always an important thing. A lot of times I can sand the nameplate on a compressor or on a unit, and I can, because they'll be rusted and corroded and dirty, and this tape will just clean them right up. I'm able to see model numbers, serial numbers, compressor numbers, etc. Tape measure, always important. Don't usually need one very big, so I don't carry a big one with me. A level for leveling thermostats. This is a blue leak lock. I put it on screws and refrigerant fittings. It's just a kind of a sealant that doesn't get rock hard, but it does seal up fittings that you put in, similar to the Teflon tape. I've got a razor knife for cutting things open. Always have a need for that. A little inspection mirror so I can see things that I can't get to very easily, or when I'm brazing especially, I can look under fittings and make sure I didn't miss anything. Kind of weird to have old hotel cards, but use these when I'm trying to get into an SDG&E door to get on the roof of a building. I'll explain that another time. When you're doing a lot of troubleshooting, this is a nice little device. It's a 3 amp circuit breaker. Basically takes the place of these little 3 amp fuses that are one-time blow and they're done. This will just trip and you're able to reset it and keep diagnosing over and over and over again. Kind of a fun little device to have. Jumpers for jumping thermostats, jumping out the thermostat controls on an AC unit. I can start and stop anything with those. Got a fin comb, doing maintenances on roofs. I can straighten up some fins here and there where I need to. This is a little device I picked up at Johnstone Supply. It's just a suction gauge. I can put it on real easily, check a lot of things really quick. Kind of helps me decide if I need to go back up and bring my refrigerant gauges with me or not. Or if I don't have a refrigerant problem, then I'm done. I didn't have to drag my gauges all the way up. These are all the parts that go into my cordless drill. I've got drill bits that they're all already manufactured, and I just pop them in my drill. I don't have to have the other type of drill that the cinches down on these. These will all fit into my ratchet drive cordless drill. Got more of the basically nut driver fittings that go in there, different sizes. Most manufacturers are 5/16 and 1/4 inch, but there are a couple a little bit larger. So all of these drill bits will fit into my drill. I think that's it. Okay guys, so one other thing. Besides my tool bag that I keep in my truck and I take job to job, I also keep a larger tool bag or a tool box in my truck all the time. So I just keep it usually just bolted down in the bottom of my truck. And this is also where I keep just extra screwdrivers, extra blades for my razor cutter, razor knife, more of my whatchamacallit, coil cleaning, coil fin straighteners, different sizes, etc. A bunch of different more screwdrivers in case I lose one or if I find one. Same with pliers and hex head wrenches, and then just specialty tools, tin snips and things to mend metal and cut metal and that kind of fun stuff. I also keep another bag just with my cordless tools, charger. I got a flashlight. I got my regular chuck drill. I got a small sawzall, and just keep those in a bag. I've got another bag of just other miscellaneous tools and parts, just depending on the job that I'm doing. Another bag with just sockets. Just again, it's depending on what kind of a job, how large you're doing it. I also have another bag that I keep just for electrical. Another one just for plumbing, so I can just bring in the parts and materials I need, take them back out with me, organize them back in my truck, and I am done. Okay? All right, that's it for tools for now. Thanks.